Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you all are having a great day. It is countdown. We are about 2 hours away from the Battle Royale. Philly 500 coming off of a 3-game win streak. 3-game losing streak. And the Cowboys coming off of a loss of their own. And at the moment, you might say the two teams are going in different directions, but we'll see where we go. So a little news before the Sunday night battle. You know, it's crazy that we always have Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night games. The Cowboys, they can't get any consistency because of all of the games that they play. Hey, let's move the Hey, everybody else, they play on Sunday at 1 o'clock. They know, their body knows. It's Sunday at 1 o'clock, time for me to play a game. We're all over the map. Be that as it may, Brian Schottenheimer is talking about Diggs' potential to play versus Minnesota. His quote was, he's still in the ramp-up period. He feels healthy. I know he wants to play, but in the end of the day, we have to do what we think is best in interest of him, but also the football team. When you miss time, there's a ramp-up period for not just your body, but your mind. Figuring out the defense, and there's some new faces in the huddle. I love him as a player, but ultimately he's got to show us that he's ready to do everything the right way. So here's the thing I'm going to actually question here, because when he originally went out on injury, it was about a concussion, right? So potentially, if it's just a concussion, physically, it should be more about your mind emotionally ready. Unless they're admitting that his leg was not ready to start the season. I think that's just more of what we're really getting is he's admitting that he was not ready for playing and that they rushed him out. He rushed himself. They rushed him. Everybody rushed, and it wasn't good for anybody. That's what I think that we can take about that with Brian Schottenheimer. Now, I will say that Brian Schottenheimer is becoming well-liked by a lot of people. He is, his house has been invaded by bees and snakes and owls. Maybe somebody needs to release something. Maybe release a bear in there. Maybe that'll help us win the playoffs. But Brian Schottenheimer tried out something today for we saw it in Hard Knocks. The Shasty. I guess is that what it's called? The Shasty? I'm old. I don't know. It's kind of like a ski mask that's been cut open. I'm going to call it a ski mask that's been cut open, partially. So Brian Schottenheimer, on wearing the Shasty for the first time during practice, he said, I really didn't like it. I couldn't breathe. I didn't know why these guys like it so much, but I thought, hey, this is a cool thing going on. Let me try it. It's kind of like the 6'7" thing. I still don't get the 6'7" thing that the kids in school are doing. A few weeks ago, I'm a hip guy, but I really didn't like it. It didn't stay on for very long. So there's that. So at least we know that Brian Schottenheimer is open to new things and keeping up with everything that's going on. That's what we do know. Yeah. So other news with the Cowboys, we're learning that George Pickens may have a bit of a calf injury and has been dealing with that this past game. But Ceedee Lamb, who is in concussion protocol, is progressing nicely. So that's something that definitely needs to be cleared, of course, adding. But he feels good about that. And that's been within the last hour. I probably should have just done the whole press conference. So we also know that Tyler Guyton is beginning to move around a little bit, and they'll see how he responds. Diggs is still ramping up and has to show the Cowboys that he can be consistent in everything they do, he said, of course. And, so that's where we are. He also had a conversation with George Pickens, but I think I'll save that for a little bit later conversation, because you've got calls of people that are saying that, don't pay George Pickens. He's got an attitude. I've got kind of an answer to that, because we paid Michael Gallup, who was on one leg. We had no problem doing that. And in the seasons after we paid him, you could double up the production he had, and it wouldn't be what George Pickens has had right now. You know what? At this point, if you're telling me that we might have a game or two where he's not going 100%, but, we'll be a top 5 receiver, I might say that that's okay. So you tell me, good people. Alrighty, good people. I will see you guys a little bit later. We'll be doing the Dan Salio show, and we'll be hopefully having a great time with Philly 500 and crew. I have to say that this whole thing that I can dish it out, but I can't take it. I've been taking this shit pretty hard, really hard. So yeah, keep it classy, Philly. Now, I tell you what. Well, if Ferguson's, if his was a offensive pass interference, that was offensive pass interference. Let's go in this right now. Oh shit! Oh my God! Interception! Are you shitting me?
Don't say it. Don't say nothing.
The 17 hurts.
What happened?
Gonna keep it.
Oh my God!
I'm taking my headset off because I know it.
I don't know.
Interception! What? The Eagles lost. Jalen Hurts. Oh my God!
That's the ball game.
Oh my God! They lost. And Jalen Hurts interception.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Philly, look at you, Philly.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! No, I can't believe this. Oh my God!
Hey,
Keep
Tom, you said the game was over with. Thomas.
Keep hope alive.
We had this
3 losses in a row for you, Eagles.
I said Hurts had one more in there. I said he had one
bad
more.
throw.
And I told you he would.
Oh my God!
Why?
I said, give me that 4th pick, baby. Give it to me.
They could have kicked the field goal.